Have you ever thought about how to stay safe in your own home during emergencies? If you haven't, it's high time you did, and if you have, you're in the right place. Welcome to our deep dive into the concept of bugging in. Bugging in is all about fortifying your home, stocking up on essentials, and preparing to stay put when venturing outside is more dangerous than staying home. Throughout this video, we'll guide you through everything you need to know about bugging in, from how to secure your home against various threats, to what supplies you need to have on hand. We'll also discuss how to live sustainably during prolonged periods of bugging in, how to create effective emergency plans, and when it's time to recognize that bugging in has become too risky. So, buckle up and prepare to learn. Stay tuned as we delve into the ins and outs of bugging in. Begin by securing your home against potential threats. Now, threats come in different shapes and sizes, and knowing what you're up against is crucial. This knowledge will guide your approach to home fortification. Let's start with natural disasters. If you're in an area prone to hurricanes, consider reinforced doors and windows or even hurricane shutters. For those in colder climates, insulation and a reliable heat source can protect against freezing temperatures and blizzards. Wildfires? Clear vegetation from around your home and consider fire-resistant materials for your exterior. Now, if power outages are a common occurrence, a backup generator can be a game changer. Just ensure it's installed safely and you have enough fuel stocked up. But what about threats from fellow humans, such as looters during times of societal unrest? Reinforced doors and windows are a must. Also, consider security systems and outdoor lighting to deter would-be intruders. Then there's flooding. If you live in a flood-prone area, it's important to waterproof your home as much as possible. This might involve raising electrical outlets, appliances, and valuable items, and installing a sump pump. Pandemics also require specific fortifications. Ensuring your home is well ventilated and stocked with hygiene essentials can help keep you and your family healthy. Remember, home fortification isn't just about keeping threats out. It's also about ensuring your home can sustain you and your family for extended periods. This means securing your water and food supply, maintaining your home's structural integrity, and ensuring you have the resources to stay warm, clean, and healthy. Of course, each home and situation is unique. What works for one might not work for another. So, take the time to assess your specific needs, risks, and resources. With your home fortified, you've already taken a significant step towards safety. But remember, home fortification is just one piece of the puzzle. Stay tuned as we delve into essential supplies, sustainable living, emergency planning, and knowing your limitations in the following sections. Because when it comes to bugging in, every bit of preparation counts. Now, let's talk about the essential supplies you need to have on hand. Preparing for a crisis isn't just about securing your home. It's also about ensuring you have the right tools and resources to sustain you during uncertain times. First on our checklist is food. Stock up on non-perishable items that last long and require minimal preparation. Think canned goods, dried fruits, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Remember, you're aiming for balanced nutrition here, not just calories. Next, water. It's recommended to store at least 1 gallon per person per day. This accounts for both drinking and sanitation needs. Consider investing in water purification tablets or filters to ensure you have clean water if your supply runs low. Medical supplies are crucial. A well-stocked first aid kit can make a huge difference in a crisis. Include over-the-counter medications, bandages, antiseptic wipes, and any prescription medications you or your family members might need. Don't forget about hygiene products, toilet paper, soap, toothpaste. These are the things that can help maintain a sense of normalcy and comfort when things get tough. Lighting and heating equipment are also important. Flashlights, candles, matches, and portable heaters can be lifesavers when power is out. And remember, always have extra batteries for your devices. Tools and safety equipment should be on your list too. A multi-tool, a sturdy knife, a rope, and a fire extinguisher are just some of the essentials. These items can help you fix things around the house, open canned goods, and deal with potential fires. Communication devices such as a battery-powered radio or a solar charger for your phone can keep you informed about what's happening outside your home. Knowledge, after all, is power. Last but not least, don't underestimate the importance of comfort items. Books, board games, or a deck of cards can help keep morale high and relieve stress in a confined environment. Remember, this checklist is a starting point. Everyone's needs are different, so adapt it to fit your personal circumstances. A well-stocked home can be your lifeline in a crisis. But supplies alone won't suffice. You need to know how to manage your resources sustainably. When we're talking about living sustainably during an extended emergency, the three key resources we need to focus on are water, food, and energy. Water is the most crucial. Without it, survival is impossible. You need to devise a strategy to conserve, collect, and purify water. Rainwater collection systems, for instance, can be a lifesaver. Simple methods like placing a bucket under a downspout or more complex systems involving rooftop collection and storage tanks can provide a steady supply of water. And don't forget purification. Boiling, chemical treatment, or filtration can ensure your water is safe to drink. Next, food. Stockpiling is great, but what happens when your supplies run out? It's worth considering self-sustaining food sources like gardening, foraging, and hunting. Learn how to grow and preserve your own food. Even a small backyard or a balcony can host a variety of edible plants. Energy is the third pillar of sustainable living. In a prolonged emergency, conventional power sources might fail. Solar power is a viable and sustainable alternative. Solar panels can charge batteries, power lights, and even run small appliances. While it might require some investment up front, the long-term benefits are significant. But remember, sustainability isn't just about survival. It's about maintaining a semblance of normalcy in your life. It's about ensuring you can cook meals, stay warm, keep clean, and have light after the sun sets. It's about ensuring that life goes on, even in the face of adversity. And finally, don't forget the importance of waste management. Composting organic waste can provide valuable nutrients for your garden, while careful disposal of other waste can prevent the spread of diseases and keep your living environment clean. Sustainable living is crucial to surviving prolonged emergencies. It's about adapting to your circumstances and using your resources wisely to ensure that no matter what comes your way, you're ready to face it head on. Emergencies can be unpredictable, but your response shouldn't be. It's time to plan. The first step in creating an effective emergency plan is to identify potential threats. These could range from natural disasters such as hurricanes, earthquakes, and wildfires to man-made crises like power outages, societal unrest, or pandemics. Each threat requires a unique approach, so it's crucial to understand what you're preparing for. Next, consider your home's specific vulnerabilities. Is your residence prone to flooding? Do you live in a high-crime area? Are you in a region susceptible to earthquakes or hurricanes? Identifying these risks will help you formulate a plan tailored to your unique circumstances. Now, let's talk about communication. In the midst of a crisis, staying connected with your loved ones is paramount. Establish a communication plan that includes local emergency numbers, contacts for all household members, and a designated meeting place in case you get separated or need to evacuate your home. Another vital component of your emergency plan is your supply checklist. This should include essentials such as water, food, medical supplies, and other necessary items. Remember, it's not just about having supplies, but also effectively managing them. Consider the shelf life of your items and rotate them regularly to avoid waste. Next, plan for sustainability. Think about how you'll manage water, food, and energy resources for prolonged periods. This might involve setting up rainwater collection systems, growing your own food, or investing in solar power. Lastly, don't forget to rehearse your plan. Practice makes perfect, and in this case, it could very well save lives. Conduct regular drills to ensure everyone knows what to do when an emergency strikes. An effective plan can make all the difference when the unexpected occurs. So take the time to plan, prepare, and practice. Your future self might just thank you for it. Bugging in can be a lifesaver, but it's important to recognize its limits. As we navigate the complexities of bugging in, we must also acknowledge that there are situations when staying put is no longer the safest course of action. It's crucial to understand the signs of when it's time to evacuate and how to do so effectively. Consider the structural stability of your home. If your dwelling starts showing signs of significant damage, cracked walls, a sagging roof, or a compromised foundation, it might be time to leave. It's a tough call to make, but your home is only a safe haven as long as it remains structurally sound. Next, think about your supplies. If you're running dangerously low on essential resources like food, water, or medicine, and there's no way to replenish them, staying might put you at risk. It's crucial to monitor your supply levels carefully and plan your actions accordingly. Also, keep an eye on the situation outside. If the threat level escalates significantly, say due to increased violence, a disease outbreak, or a natural disaster, it might be safer to relocate to a less volatile area. Now, Knowing when it's time to leave is one thing, but knowing how to evacuate effectively is another. Start by having a well-thought-out evacuation plan in place. This should include multiple escape routes, rendezvous points, and communication strategies. Always have a bug-out bag ready with essential supplies that will last you at least 72 hours. Remember, evacuating is not a defeat. It's a strategic move, a pivot in your survival plan. It's about choosing safety over stubbornness, life over pride. Finally, don't forget that timing is crucial. Leaving too early or too late can both have their drawbacks. It's about striking a balance, taking calculated risks, and making informed decisions. Knowing when to leave can be just as important as knowing how to stay. Remember, survival is not just about enduring, but also about adapting. So, be flexible, be vigilant, and always be ready for the unexpected. Bugging in is more than just staying home. It's about being prepared, secure, and self-reliant. As we've explored throughout this guide, bugging in involves several key components. Home fortification, ensuring you've got a solid supply checklist, managing your resources to live sustainably, and formulating effective emergency plans are all part of the process. It's also crucial to recognize your limits and understand when it's time to shift from bugging in to evacuation. But remember, all of this is not about fear, it's about empowerment. Each step you take towards preparing your home and family for potential emergencies gives you control over your circumstances, helping you face uncertain times with confidence. Let's not forget the importance of maintaining mental and physical health while bugging in. Your resilience and calmness can make a world of difference in managing the situation effectively. Remember, preparation is your best defense against any crisis. Stay safe.